1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't know how everything sounds. I'm making sure I can share stuff with the world. Just handling one more thing. One more thing. I hear myself. That's good. I don't know how loud the game will be, and we'll have to find out. I always err on the side of caution. Oh, my game says Guilty Gear Strive still. Let's fix that. This is all like the thing. Voice language, Japanese. Brightness a little bit because my TV is weird. I can barely see the image, which is perfect. Hello, world. Ready? All right. All right. Here we go. It is time for Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin, the trial version. This is like the weird Final Fantasy Team Ninja, maybe a little bit like Nioh game where the guy really wants to kill Chaos. His name is Jack, which I hope is not his name in the actual story, but you know what? There have been characters named Jack in Final Fantasy. They've just usually been named that because of like in Type 0, they were named after cards, so that made sense. I have played Nioh. I've completed every single type of Nioh experience. I reviewed that shit, so I feel okay, and so I'm imagining that this will feel familiar. I don't know how I like this grass. Let's go for it. Lock on. Yes. Interesting. I can hold that slash for a while. Weird. I don't know. I think the clash of things is that for the moment it's like there's like just a normal ass dude or a normal ass looking dude for what should be the origin, right, in theory, of a big legend of Final Fantasy. Obviously, this is not a retelling of the first Final Fantasy necessarily, but it has that same vibe, right? Because it's Garland and Chaos and everything. Garland's big deal is that he's in a time loop, and you have to kill Garland, you have to kill Chaos. They're gonna change a bunch of that shit here. That's right, the first Final Fantasy had a fucking time loop, which is bananas. This is like my parry. That's not bad. Although let's test the timing on it, because it's actually kind of weird. There we go. Well, that game had a space station because that game is so influenced by Ultima. And early Ultima is also like, there are spaceships in Ultima. So you do it, if you attack, you can do a parry. Or a parry, I said that backwards. If you parry, you can do an attack. It's not bad. Like, this doesn't feel bad at all, right? It's Team Ninja, I think, right? But it's just different. Activate instant abilities. Oh, so if like somebody hurls a projectile at me, right? I can hurl it back at them if I wanted. Eventually, like, these could all flow together into pretty decent, I'm so tired. Decent combat. I was up late, playing Guilty Gear. I'm finally back at rank 6. I hit rank 6. I, deranked to 5, and then I was like, fuck, I need to... Weird. For me, the thing that I find maybe unenjoyable about this combat is that I almost don't like having the attack buttons be shoulders. That's such a highly specific thing. But for me, I'm like, Nioh does that too. Most games do. But something about the way it's flowing here, like, there's something that makes me want to press. I cannot explain it. There's something in my bones that wants to press the fucking triangle button. But also, shoulder attacks is a thing that's been in all sorts of games like this for a long ass time. So it's not a problem. But yeah, I think because of the way the combat is flowing, it doesn't have quite the heft of Dark Souls, so it almost feels a little bit more like Devil May Cry, even though mechanically it is totally doing the Nioh Dark Souls thing in terms of how it handles its inputs. So I feel like I want to launch into all these combos, but really that's not what this game seems to be about, judging by that tutorial. It feels pretty good. But you know, whatever. This is so strange. Like, this aesthetic, it's like, I'm okay with it, but it's a little odd. This aesthetic feels like, does anybody remember Mobius Final Fantasy, the mobile game, and how some of the designs were in that game? It feels very much like that. I'd be curious to know if any of the folks involved with that had involved with like a certain degree of involvement with character designs here, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's all Nomura. Everything's Nomura, but I don't think it's Nomura. But here we go. We're in a shrine. I have 2 buds. I don't know their names. This is clearly like almost like my bonfire. Cubes. Touch cubes to restore HP, MP, and refill your potions. So you get potions the same way that you get your Estus flask or anything. When you fall in battle, you will return to the last cube you touch. Their bonfires. Can I change my job trees yet? What's in the demo? So Swordman is one of them. Swordsman, not Swordman. Whatever. Because I know that you can eventually change your classes into a variety of things, which is kind of cool. Yeah, something about walking up there. I wanted to hit triangle to swing my sword. I have no explanation for it. This game seems fine. Great swords are balanced slashing weapons. Attacks can be charged. Pressing L1 while charging will perform an enhanced guard. So let's test that. Yeah, you can see it go into the guard. So I'm just testing some of these mechanics. I don't care if I die at all, right? So not bad, like it flows fine. It's weird to have teammates. But I guess, you know, Final Fantasy. Learn things on the job tree. Job trees. My swordsman skill. My wonderful swordsman skill. I will learn Onslaught. Can be set to R1 plus R2. And you get a little movie. So I can do that and then go straight into it. That's kind of fun, right? I have to equip them though, right? So this is a game with a lot of systems, by the feeling of it. So like here, I can assign I can assign them to any sort of input that I want. So Onslaught, I can do R1 into R2, right? And so now my moveset is, yeah, it's allowing me to build combo strings basically. Because by default, my normal is spinning slash, but it also, if you look underneath my health, that's essentially my my MP, right? Like I cannot use my ability unless I have meter, right? I don't know why he's able to do that with crystals. Like to stomp on somebody and turn them into things like that. Equip battle settings. Will the armor reflect what I have? It must. Yes. So immediately this dude is not gonna, I mean, he's not gonna look the best ever. Right? He's not gonna look great, but he will, at the very least, he won't have to wear his t-shirt everywhere. How's the sound mixing, by the way? Is it okay? I have... It's interesting to think of. And then I can go into my job tree. And then I can learn more stuff. Not enough job points, I need 2 for that, but here, this is just strength boosts. How far down does this go? Not so far. Oh, interesting, so as I go down job trees, I will unlock new jobs. So I'll start here, and then hopefully I'll get to move to warrior, to dark knight, to whatever, right? That's fine. Wow, that thing is hitting pretty hard. Ah. A break status, that's different. So I'll die there just because I don't understand the mechanics there for a second. I was like, what happened? That's fine. Falling in battle. You will lose any instant abilities obtained. So, what does it mean to lose any instant abilities I've obtained? Right? It's these. These are my instant abilities, my command abilities, but I haven't lost my combo abilities. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. And then it resets. The way that you'd expect. Yeah, instant abilities are the one that like I pick up from enemies, I suppose, right? The one thing I do want is that I am hoping that the environment will eventually go to cool places. And so now we're getting to those. So I guess you retain your job points too, so it's like you can learn abilities. And you won't lose those at death, right? Or like you can still sort of level up. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I have resources and then I can lose them in that Dark Souls-y sense. It's something. Damn. He actually hits like surprisingly hard, and I can't read him that well. I'm blocking too early. So, you know, messy, but I can live with it. I will eventually figure it out. I want to start moving, like this is cool, that's an ability. I want to start moving as fast as I can to new job, because I want to see what that looks like. I am so curious how this all works. Eventually, like, just like anything, right? Like me eating shit right now. I don't know if I'm eating shit necessarily, but my figuring out these mechanics, eventually they become second nature the same way that anything feels second nature. This right here feels very Nioh, right? Like the movement of this lock-on feels entirely like that, which is, I mean, that makes sense, but still. This was funny. So, like, this was a game that I feel like a fair few amount of people knew was coming, not just because I think it got leaked, but sometimes things are just in the ether and chattered about, right? And seeing it in action, it's such a strange beast. I don't dislike it. It's just a strange beast. Magic attacks. Yeah, see, that's the... What if I use... Yes, so you see what happened there. It cast fire. I caught the fire. I hit it with the fire to make it build and get big and then explode. So that's one way to deal with a bomb in this game, I suppose. It's probably way better than other options. Ow. thought I grabbed it. See? 1, 2, 3. Boom. Interesting. That's like, I actually like that as a mechanic for like a character even, in terms of like, and it turns your parry into something with a much more interesting potential use than just being a parry, right? Which is kind of cool. It is definitely a game full of loot. I need 2 job points for that, but we'll get the warrior class and just kind of see what the deal is. I bet I will love playing as like a dragoon or some weird shit in this game, right? I'm not a fan of just getting tons of. So you can see that it is like random loot in the sense that like there's different job roles, right? That had nothing on it. This has break damage dealt and Lightbringer duration. This just has better stats, but also actionability, MP cost is reduced or whatever, right? So like, what I hope is that eventually I'm not just changing out armor because of the main stats, but I find a piece of armor that I would like, and then there's something resembling like armor reinforcement, just a blacksmith or something that allows me to keep gear that I find oh, weird. I lost my lock on, but you know what I'm saying, right? Oh, there we go. I'm sure there's crafting or some shit. I like being able to customize certain degrees of your combo inputs, which is always welcome and a nice thing. So I'm into it. There's good ideas here. It's just this game lives somewhere in the world of like Mobius Final Fantasy, and then also like, man, you know what this is making me feel a lot right now, especially I bet you once we reach Garland. Infinity Blade. Like, this is such Infinity I can't talk. Infinity Blade vibes to me. Of like, go into the castle and fight the guy, and maybe if I do that, will I become the guy? Who knows? Is this a loop? Hard to say, but it, like, there's this part of me that's like, man, I'm getting big time Infinity Blade energy here. And I have no good reason for explaining why that is. And yet, you know what? I kind of do like the way that it's playing, right? I kind of do. I do like it. Job tree. We're working our way down towards the next class we need. One more point. One more job point. So. Oh, whoa! Friggin' Code Vein or whatever. Let's go. There's gotta be an option to hide that shit, right? Is there? Let's find out. View special effects. Oh, that's just my gear. I'm curious. System settings. Nothing yet. One must assume that eventually I won't have to look quite so much like a leather daddy. Is this just gonna lead to the same place that the other one did? Don't know. Well, it gives us this, which is useful. Because what if I got like a... I've unlocked a second battle set. You can instantly change. So that's what triangle's for. I can switch from one weapon to another. So that's the next part of the Nioh vibe coming in, and this is mage. I will have that. I will take care of that soon. But I don't even think I can equip that until I unlock mage. No, I can do this. Hermit Club is already unlocked. Interesting. And then I have magic, right? In theory, right? I have black magic, and here I can charge it and select using whatever I think is. That feels a little clunky, but it's kind of cool. Right? I don't dislike that. I would hope that there's a way to have, like, shortcuts. Because right now this is, like, not great. I think I'm holding it down to determine potency, right? So that becomes Blizzaga if I hold it down. Blizzard, Blizzara, Blizzaga. So that's cool. I don't dislike that. Right? It does resist that, so you would have to be, like, presumably Waterga, right? So it is weak to water. It is not weak to ice. I would submit to you that that is a an academic difference, but you know, video games, things can matter. Oh, and interesting, your jobs are leveling up. Sort of on their own. So what I learn as mage won't affect what is this? So fiery impact, we can try it. It's interesting stuff. I don't dislike it. But now we can also unlock. I've unlocked an advanced job. You can select it in the battle system. Advanced jobs use more specialized job abilities and a wider array of weapons. Find a job and equipment combination that suits your playstyle. This is one of the few times I've really, like, it's not like I've never not liked building classes in these sorts of games, but I always feel locked into them. And here I feel like I will have, I hope, a chance to experiment with them a little bit more in a way that's kind of fun, which is cool. Battle settings. How do I... How do I determine... Can I just say... This is my job? Right? How do I... You know what I'm saying? Change battle set. That just swaps between these two. There we go. Warriors can now also hold spears. And then that is like a buff, a regenerating health buff. So we're learning. And eventually, I'm wondering if in battle settings I can also, under warrior, do some command setting stuff with or like I can take some of these combo abilities that I had and turn them into interesting things. Like, can I take, so no. So R1, R1, R2 is a slash. How's the demo feeling so far? It's weird. I don't dislike it. It's just, it is different. So 1, 1. That's the normal. All these enemies are back. So I'll show this off for people who didn't see it. One thing you can do is you can absorb enemies' magic and throw it back at them. That's your parry. And in this case, feeding too much fire to a bomb just blows up bombs. But I also have a mage class, and I can sit here charging up water spells if I wanted. And I could switch to my, I don't know. If I wanted to, I could switch to my warrior class and like try and damage them. It takes a while to charge up the magic. I'm sure as you specialize into like other classes, that becomes less of a situation. Mechanically, there's like stuff here I like. Also, because I'm using this, this mage like club weapon, it actually probably does more damage when I use normal attacks on these bombs than not. But let's just get rid of these fuckers if we can. Because otherwise I can stance my way. Oh, interesting. It comes the moment that you start to channel the spell. You can't quite change it. So like, once I start holding... Oh, there we go. Yeah. So that's like Thundaga. Okay, it's better. For some times it almost felt like it was locked in. Maybe I'm wrong there. This is, I can revive my allies using potions, I guess? I don't know. We'll heal up again and we'll get going. Do I have any job points to spend? Obviously we put it into strength. And then our mage skill, what will mage get us? Sorcerer? Black mage! Oh well. We gotta do that. Ruin non-elemental magic that sends enemies flying. But that won't get us to the main tree. Right now I'm really focused on just unlocking new jobs. As a point of curiosity. More than anything else. But an important one. An important point of curiosity. Because I imagine that this demo isn't gonna last too long. Oh, I can use my magic on the environment. And in this case, on. That's kind of fun, right? Like, that's a good way to use that shit. Oh, so if I use an ability, then I can swap out quickly if I want. Oh, look at that cactuar. I'm just gonna zap that cactuar. Oh, these are being really ominous. Hit me with a fireball. Oh no, you're just growing. Oh, now you do the thing that I asked you to do. I'm just kind of playing around, right? It's interesting stuff. Like I said, I don't dislike it. It's just, it's different. This is Frost Swing. This is a Link ability. This will get us towards that. Mighty Strikes boost own attack and hinders enemy resistances a certain amount. So we can just get health boosted. Is there anything at the end of Warrior? No, Warrior is its like own standalone advanced class. Okay. That's, I suppose, good to know. Job affinity. Certain things have certain job affinity. This is magic. It'd be great for mages. Oh wow, it is full up straight on. This stuff changes. Really? Okay. Okay, I see you. I see you. Okay. And then here we swap it out for something else that fits this a little bit more, right? That's just a straight up buff. And then when we swap, it does. It doesn't do like a great, cool paradigm shift flash, but it does happen. I wish there was like a little bit more fanciness to it, but you can. That's kind of neat. It's messed up how much there's like... Oh, this one just might be better for everybody. Yeah. So I guess they're saying that there are some abilities that, or some items that are just like total cross-class. That shit's gonna work out fine. Mage command abilities. Reinforce. I can just use these, right? Mage, I should also... Right, we should. R1 is fire. R1, R1. So, let's try. So, R1. I guess it needs to be... I guess an enemy needs to be in front of me, maybe. I don't know. I wish the protagonist didn't seem like such a goober. But, you know. That's fine. I can roll with it mostly. Oh, damn! Ah, damn. Oh, because I don't have MP. Wolves hunt in packs! I love Dragon's Dogma. I miss it. I need it in my life. Wow, the bomb fell. It fell and somehow ignited something that attacked all these wolves. Ah, there's good ideas here. That's the thing. I think there's good ideas here. That I'm surprised, because the trailer was just fucking meme fest, right? Alpha Wolf. I feel I'm getting beat up a little. Mostly because it's like new enemies and I don't know the timing. Eventually you will learn. Ah! Ah! No, I'm gonna get killed. I'm locked on to the wrong wolf. That's no good. This is very fascinating though. Very learnable. I don't seem too bothered by it in the grand scheme of things of like, I will die. It's not great. I've played better things, but that only means so much, right? There is a lot of like, hey, destroy the environment and do this thing, or hey, manipulate this portion of the environment and you can light some things on fire and mess with some enemies or whatever. Agility? Yeah, I'm trying to push us down to Black Mage. So just have 2 advanced classes. I think that'd be fun. Fun's a strong word. What is that? Is something... Because that'll take me down to where the enemies were before, so let's drop that bomb. Let's go back and drop that bomb. Ah! You can fall off! In my... in my grand, plan that was totally intended. Yeah, I'm doing that because it does extra damage to some of these things. I don't know what it's igniting, maybe some pitch? But it's igniting something, and that's worth, yeah. Yeah, oh, there's so many wolves! I think part of my secret for defeating the wolves is a lot of magic and other interesting things. Now we're cooking with gasoline. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's fun. That's not... I mean, it's all wolves and goblins and stuff. I kind of wish the enemies were a little bit more exciting, but, you know, you do what you gotta do. Stamina increase. Luck increase. Agility. Will this get me Black Mage? It will! Black Mages can cast Black Magic 2 by holding R2, release the button. In addition to Black Magic 1, you will also have the Fearsome Flare spell at your disposal. The Black Mage is the most advanced of things. Great. This is what we want. This is the good shit. These command abilities, I'm not entirely sure when they show up. But I have them now. My instant ability is the thing that I get when I block someone. One thing we should do is also make sure our does Black Mage not have pants? Black Mage should have pants. L2 plus a face button. That has swordsman affinity. Oh. Black Magic 2. Flare. I don't know, I think I need more MP for it. This is interesting because it actually doesn't keep. I have to... Oh, those are incompatible. I was like, what is happening? It's just a single piece of armor. He looks like an idiot. That's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with people looking like idiots. I'm used to it. Where's that alpha wolf? Did we kill it? No. I have like no MP. Alright, here we go. Oh, he's got range. It's strong. I parried though, which was nice. Oh wow, green items. A yellow greatsword? What? Yellow. Yellow has warrior affinity. Slightly worse. Oh, that affinity. How can you not? You gotta. You just gotta. This is a straight up buff though. This is a game that has a lot of systems, but I also get the sense that it's like the degree to which you engage with all these systems is, you know, you only have to do so much necessarily. That just gave us something for these, which is just big time, right? Like, and a shield. So now we're like all kind of goober. While still also being this. I probably made a mistake by doing what I did, but you know, whatever. I'm experimenting. It's... I don't know. I don't know why I... Oh, halberd. That's only one less. I can hurl them with R2? Damn. Oh, Lancer is its own thing now. But Warrior can use them, right? Warrior can still use them if I wanted, but almost assuredly Lancer will give me Dragoon, so we're gonna mess with that. So let's go with that, yeah. Unless they're like, here's the final boss. I'll be like, goddamn. I don't know how I feel about this area. Oh, whoa, look at that. A ladder. How fancy. Shortcuts. This is a game made by people who made similar games. Isn't that great? Oh man, Dragoon would be fun. Would be super fun. And you, I guess you sort of do earn Ow. Critical damage on that? Are you fucking kidding me? Ah! Not as sexy and exciting a course of action. Ow. Some slowdown here. I don't even have MP. Ah! But I can now. Well, he ruined it for me. But I can. Now if I wanted. I could have done that. It would have been great. And we'll try and unlock Dragoon. Ah! What's it weak against? Getting stabbed? Ah, whoa. Most things are weak to getting stabbed. So, you know. I would hope so. Road work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does. The aesthetics of this are all over the place. I almost feel like I would like it more if it wasn't these weird... If you told me that, like... I don't know, this buddy here next to me or whatever, like, some of them feel like extras that I'd see in Final Fantasy 13. And I don't say that because I think FF13 is bad. I think FF13 is misunderstood. But I kind of wish that they had gone for a different look. Just a little. I think it would be nice. Wait, what is... Shadow Cloak is a swordsman affinity. This does up my defense. Like, I could totally redo my, my Lancer look for a minute. I do lose a lot from it though. If I don't use it. We haven't found a checkpoint thing in a little bit. We're gonna kill Chaos! I'm gonna kill these bats first. Ah! Oh, there's the bat. I was like, what is hitting me? Oh wow, I missed. Ah! Oof. This is like an encounter. If one of these bombs could give me shit that I can then toss back at a lot of these fuckers, that'd be great. Ah! Ah, bat! Bat! Ah! I feel like I'm cheesing this fight a little. Weird. Not terrible, just different? What? No. Ah! The bats feel awkward to fight. I missed. Interesting. Bats! No! This is weird. This is a weird encounter. I'm gonna die! Oh, do these things keep on spewing out? Enemies? Is that what was happening? And I didn't realize? Oh, I guess it was. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by the fire. So interesting. That was weird. I don't hate it. I have no clue where I'm gonna respawn. Oh wait, we're like back here. Whatever. I just, if I wanted to, I could like run by these dinguses, right? Like the wolves are certainly back. Let's try the Dark Souls approach of running and seeing how far these things will actually follow me. Oh! Oh, wow, surprisingly far. But not entirely as far. As I thought. I guess I should go down that ladder. Right? And see if there's a checkpoint down there. I think there is. Ah! Oh god! Oh god! Oh no! A lot of pain there. I mean, I assumed that there'd probably be fall damage, but... Almost Dragoon! Oh, Dragoon Black Mage or Dragoon Warrior or whatever. Warrior seems boring. Greatswords aren't as fun as other things. Mirrors are more fun than television. Let's go up. I don't know how I like the use button being the center pad. It's a little awkward. It's not the worst thing, it's just a little different. Ooh. Nailed it. Am I a Dragoon now? Did I do good, Papa? Wait, what? 3. Needs 3. Oh, Quake is like a kind of fun spammable ability. That could be like, I don't know, I'm plotting it out in my head of like, oh, that could be fun. Oh, there it is. Dragoons can leap with R2. This is what we were hoping for. This is what we were trying to get. Dragoon. Much more interesting than some stuff. The downside here is like this is like Nioh. Boy, this is a game. This is a game full of loot. More physical. I'll take the defense for now. I don't know. I'm just paranoid enough. I'm not disliking this. You know, it's just different. I wish it looked a little nicer too. Oh, the things stay destroyed though. That I was not expecting. Trying to swap? Thank you. Jump doesn't bring me to the target though, it's like an escape. It's like an escape ability. Interesting. They do they like heal. I'm just focusing on that thing because I want it out of my fucking face. Wolf! Alpha wolf! Fuck! My least favorite kind of wolf! Oh, my buds are in rare form. I just need my buds to be alive. That's a lot of enemies. Oh boy, that alpha wolf is kind of scary. I'm gonna get got. So encounter design, it's like I don't care because I'm dying or anything. It's more just like not brilliant, but in the sense that I kind of wish it wasn't just rooms of monsters. Because right now the combat doesn't feel fleshed out enough that I feel like I'm doing enough in those rooms of monsters. So I kind of want something with a little bit more intentionality. And I'm not quite getting it. Doesn't mean it's bad or anything, just means it's kind of limited, right? I mean, it wants me to be jumping between classes all the time. A single fire should make that self-destruct though. Like, it wants me to do this sort of stuff a lot. Which is fine. It's fine. As somebody who adores Nioh, I want this to flow more. But that's just me. And as I level up, I am getting some of the things that I want for some of these abilities, like leveling up that jump to have some genuine movement to it, and target tracking. So, I mean, it's not intense, but certain degrees of the of that more almost quality combat experience is definitely locked behind your levels to an extent. And now we have all these black mage things, which is good. Come on. There we go. Recovery from normal attacks, spirit, all sorts of stuff. So it's not bad. It's just, man, at first you start off pretty basic, right? And you really got to work towards damn. Damn, that alpha wolf is something special. Yeah, it's definitely like invest. Like it's gonna feel weird until you really end up investing into the class. Sensible, makes sense, but it's just it means that those first couple encounters, especially like for me, I was really excited to use Dragoon, but without having that upgrade to jump, it wasn't quite what I would have wanted it to be, necessarily, right? Which, you know, that's just life. That's just life. Speaking of life right now, this is the sound of me taking a literal chill pill and relaxing. Because what's life without benzos? I don't know, friends. I feel like we're getting close to maybe some gnarly stuff. That'd be kind of fun. Oh, skeletons! Red auras means that you can't block them. Oh, they hit pretty hard. Yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah. Interesting. I do like Dragoon. Dragoon I like way better than any class. Like, Mage is cool, but just being able to use jump in like a combat setting like this feels pretty fucking nice. I think. Oh, I'm being blocked by debris. And then I'm just taking some screenshots of things as well. Can I open any of these side doors right now? The thing I'm not great at yet is parries. Oh, look at this thing. I'm gonna chip this thing. Ooh. Ow. Ooh. He hit me harder than I planned for there. Ah, damn. Yeah, hits a little. Got him though. Not bad. It's kind of fun. I need to level up and then find one of those little save bits again. As you can see here, now the trees start to get much more complex. Lancet is a command skill, I think, right? And then we also want, what is sway back? Mighty strikes, I guess. I don't know. What's the most phys dev defense that we could get? Right? Classes aren't necessarily tied to your weapons, so I could, like if I was a warrior, warriors can still use halberds, which is kind of neat. Doesn't help me there. None of these are necessarily better. Like that increases my attack by a little, but it doesn't seem necessary. We beat that monster though, which is nice. There are a couple more side rooms, but I should recover first. Because I don't have potions or anything useful. We can try and get past these skeletons, right? Maybe they won't follow that far. Where does this lead? Nowhere? Can this door be opened? No. Of course not. There is another door. With a big room and a treasure chest. So I'm wondering what pops out, if anything. I mean, we killed the griffin, so that was nice. Oh. It's just the key to the door. Oh, no, actually monsters do show up. It's funny, I mostly like this. Now that it is taking off, that's gonna attack me though. It'll be nice once I get like a much better sense of how to much more reliably use the parry system in certain contexts. Will be really nice. But you know, not bad. Not bad. Just a little different. I'm gonna get a crash course in parries, yeah, because I'm about to fight clearly what is some sort of terrible, what is presumably going to be Garland, right? I don't know why this is acting like there's more equipment for me to... You know what I'm saying? There's a... New. There's nothing new here. Oh no, it's here. Okay, so yeah, I can use greatswords if I wanted to as even a dragoon. That's what it was. The menu was a little weird there. But I'm gonna stick with this, certainly. Garland is to become chaos? I will say this, Garland, Dissidia has made me like Garland. He's actually a beast. I appreciate a man who uses time travel to ensure that he can only be killed in a very specific moment, and even then if you kill him, you might not have necessarily actually killed him. So, you know, good for him. You know, I have no hard feelings against Garland. This has to be the start of the game where, like, you're about to do this, and then you fight with your friends, and maybe your friends die or something. I don't know. So I'll probably die a lot here, but that's fine. Oh, I meant to take a better screenshot. Chaos. No, I am to become it.
俺たちはカオスを倒しに来た。予言の光の戦士かもよ。
Yeah, dude. Garland's cool.
いつも立派な鎧姿で、顔には恐ろしげな仮面をつけています。
ガーランド？
違う。私はカオスとなるものだ。
Oh, damn. So that was a parry. Hits hard though. It's fast. I can't parry that shit. When his sword's like that, I can't do shit. I love this shit. Oh, that stab. That's the thing I want to get the parry on the most. I could have parried his fire. Oh. He's got that stagger meter. Oh, damn. Oh, whoa, yeah. He's stepping up that pace. Oh, look at the damage he does. Not bad. I mean, first time, you know, working my way through it. We'll get there. Chaos? Yeah, Lightbringer's an option. I've not been using those things at all because I'm so used to other shit. Ah, damn. Off to a rough start. More rough than the, Oh, that's one of those. Come on, fucker. That ice attack is interesting. I bet you I can dash into it. Although, actually, I wonder if I can parry it and use it and capture some ice. So I don't care if I die here for a minute, because I'm actually... Yeah, in fact, let's let him kill me. And just kind of go for it and try with it. You can only capture attacks with purple names. Boo. Boo. Dumb. Let me capture this guy's fireball and throw it back to him. Oh, I'm kind of hit real hard there. Using black magic in this fight is kind of risky. I was looking at chat for 2 seconds. Then I forgot the type of game I was playing. I was like, I shouldn't look at chat when shit's going down. I just don't know this phase yet. So I can use different sorts of magic to mess with his swords. Oh, damn. Ooh. He's got me here. Interesting. Fun. So we'll get it in like one of the next few tries. Those swords are pretty spicy, all things considered. Oh boy. Bad news for me. Chaos question mark? Oh, I thought I was gonna track him more. This is not my best attempt. In fact, it's one of my worst. Here, I'll let him kill me. I want to try it again. Can I, like, pre-load? Yeah. What a weird way to explain it, but I was like, I'm gonna preload a spell to deal with his fucking fire. I don't have an AMP. Oh, it's hard. That's got me there. Interesting. Soul Shield refills MP at the cost of posture. What, I hold it? Oh, it consumes it. Weird. It's kind of fun. There's some cool systems in here. That ice attack is a... I kind of don't like that ice attack. but I'm getting the hang of a lot of this. Ah. I have such interesting thoughts about this game. Ooh. Damn, dude. I don't understand that attack yet. I don't understand the consuming posture thing either. I'll figure that out at another time, I suppose. I don't like this ice sword situation. Yeah, I don't understand how that attack works entirely. I have no health though, so we're close, but not quite there yet. Yep. Well, hold on. Somebody said that when I said, hey, I'm gonna catch his fireball, somebody was like, you can only use... So here's my rule. If you want a backseat, that's fine to an extent, but also I'm in the middle of a fight and I'm receiving a variety of semi-contradictory information. So, like, if you're like, hey, you can do this thing, and some other people are like, don't, no, fucking, like, bananas. Come on, people. Phase 1, pretty easy. Phase 2, a little messier. I can still die here though. But yeah, some people, I was like, I'm gonna catch his fireball, and some people were like, no, no, don't. So I'm just gonna fight. I'm gonna fight the guy. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play it. Play it relatively safe too. Yeah, because if I do like I have immediately bashed this guy's posture down, right? So there's almost a Sekiro element, like where if I can really wear down this guy's posture, then that's great. Right, like that was already a much better, like this is already a much better. Oh fuck. That's gonna hurt so much. But felt pretty good. It defaulted, it went back to so, oh, a dodge cancels out of it. That helps me a lot. So we'll get this. It's like any Souls game, although how did that one whiff? Damn. This is not my favorite phase 1 that I've ever had. I can still maybe try and bring it back. Only one healing item for the second half, though. The first half isn't bad. The second half is more just like, I'm messing up my magic. What's he gonna do? Ice sword fucked me up. I'm gonna let him kill me. I was not feeling that one at all. It's fine. Death is a thing that happens in any aspect of life. This is, I mean, now that we're getting to the boss fight stuff, like 20 times more entertaining. No. Ow. I over committed there. The posture-like thing is super fascinating. You can see him trying to pre-prep the magic spell here. Ow. Woo! Shit. You and me, buddy. No, I switched to the wrong magic. I'm dead. The magic thing is still, of the actual things that are messing with me mechanically, the magic wheel is surprisingly one of them. I'm not worried about winning or not. My goal here is never to be like, I am the most badass person. I am a normal player playing a new game, and doing so, I would like to think, with some degree of competency. Just not brilliant. Mind-numbing competency. But, competency nonetheless. Let me grab you. Let me grab you. And now I pretty much mostly just need fire. Unless something changes. That's gonna hit me though. But I have far more healing items here, so I feel pretty good. How did that not work? Because I'm low on MP. Shit. Hurts so much. Yeah, he'll kill me there. Just gotta watch my MP. That's all. The magic stuff is really cool. I don't know, I like it. Overall, my impression is pretty cool. I'm embarrassed that it's taking me this many attempts to complete the thing. Ow. I'm trying to really focus though. I also think there's anxiety, like not anxiety, but like there's anxiety in the sense of like performing anything on a stream is see, yeah, I can grab those easily. But also, I should have saved them for the ice sword. So I'm in a bit of a pickle. Not my finest hour. He needs to burn out and use Blizzaga or something. Oh. I missed my chance with the blaze. Damn. One missed attack is a lot of trouble. Ooh. It didn't get rid of it. Close call. I thought the blaze would do it. I don't know if I was incorrect or not. You know what I mean? I made that boss fight more complicated than I needed to be. The following, there's a survey. Fill out the survey. We're gonna fill out this survey on stream. How did I feel? Pretty satisfied. Played on normal. There's an easy plus casual mode. What does that do? How was I satisfied with the graphics? Sort of. The overall atmosphere, pretty dissatisfied, all things considered. Level design and gameplay mechanics, generally satisfied. Actions and abilities available, satisfied. Battle system, satisfied. The break gauge, neutral. Don't feel that great about it. What was your impression of the Soul Burst gameplay mechanic? Neutral to that, too. Soul Shield, satisfied. Lightbringer gameplay mechanic, neutral to that. I didn't really use it a lot. Easy to use. Dragoon, Lancer was great. Swordsman and Warrior need work. Black Mage. I don't think the mace is a good weapon, though. Jobs. I didn't get a lot out of Warrior. Progression system. Pretty satisfied. How satisfied were you with the hack and slash treasure hunt gameplay? I don't really know what that means. I'm gonna say I'm pretty neutral. How do you feel about the game balance of minor enemies? Totally satisfied, very easy. Specifically related to minor enemies, how did you feel about the overall battle flow or progression, as well as the number of enemies? Kind of dissatisfied. I didn't like the enemy arrangements. How did you feel about the game's balance when fighting the boss in the deepest reaches of the dungeon? Very satisfied. I enjoyed that quite a bit. How satisfied were you overall with the game's music and sound effects? Neutral. I think they could do a little bit more. Information that was displayed on screen during a battle. Satisfied. Was there any information you would have liked to seen that wasn't present? Enemy info and stats a little bit. Mostly satisfied with menus. I'm doing this in the hopes that it will actually have improvements. Was there any information you would have liked to see that wasn't present? Character display options. Equipment display options. Like, let me fix that stuff a bit. How was I satisfied with the tutorial? Mostly satisfied. Any other elements you would have liked to have seen in the tutorial? You know, I still want a better sense of what Lightbringer did. Monster Hunter series, Muso games, fighting games. I'm big on Strive right now. I might use the restroom after all this and stream more Strive. Dark Souls series, Yakuza, Japanese action adventure games, Yakuza, Metal Gear Solid series. I wouldn't compare those two. Online action games, Genshin Impact. What's up? Stealth action games, Hitman's good. How did I hear about the demo? YouTube. How did you hear about the game? Mass media, I guess is what that means. Oh boy, this is gonna be hard. Oh boy. I would like a more fantasy aesthetic and not something so grim. Add a little bit more magic into there, friends. Give me a little bit, things. Can I continue? Load game. What happens when I continue? Does it just start me over? I guess it does. Because what I'd like to do is focus on and just like, you know, I might do it on my own time. Just have a nice version of that boss fight. You know what I mean? But that's fine. I am going to take, you know, 10 minutes. And I am going to come back and play some Guilty Gear. And see how that goes. Not for too long, though. And then I have work to do throughout most of the week. And then I travel on Sunday across the country. And I'm in California for much of next week, so I won't be streaming. I also need to start doing some more writing. But the good thing is, Guilty Gear has somehow given me inspiration. Something about the process of working your way up from a lower rank and pushing up through a struggle. I'm still supremely depressed. I mention it all the time just to put things into context. And something about fighting games and this notion of just taking your lumps and putting in the work and improving even if you lose. Sometimes you lose and it feels like shit. Someone's spamming a move over and over, but most of the time it feels good. Same thing with a game like this. now that I understand its mechanics a little bit more, and I've gone through a boss fight in it, when I jump back into this game, I feel I will actually probably be quite comfortable, which is very, very nice. So I'll be back in about 10 minutes, okay? Don't blink. Yeah, bastards. I'll see you soon. Bye. That was really cool. I like that. I was surprised.